what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building a unicorn head. Now, for this fierce horse, we're going to be using some white, black, magenta, orange, yellow, lime, light blue, and then some pink wool. Now, before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. It really does help us grow this channel. So now let's continue, and we're going to grab our black wool, and we're going to place 4 blocks of our black wool. Now, after you have those 4 blocks of our black wool, what we're gonna do is that, let's see, should we build the outline going up and to the right or up and to the left? Let's start up and to the left, you know, that's clockwise. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place a white, and then to the left of this white, we're gonna add 3 black wools. Then above it, we're gonna add 2 sets of 3 black wools. Make sure you guys have that. So it's gonna be 4, then white, 3, 3, and 3. Then we're gonna add 2 black wools right above it, and then we're gonna add another 2 black wools, but this time they're not gonna be connected, so it's gonna be like that. Now, every so often after we build the lot, I'm gonna be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time, but you can also feel free to pause it whenever you need to. So now let's add 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the left. And then we need to have 2 black wools going to the left, just like so. Then we're going to grab our white this time, and we're going to place a white wool right here with 2 blacks on the left and 2 blacks on the right. Then we're going to place a black wool above the white, a white to the left of that black, and then another black. So make sure you guys have this part. This part's probably going to be the most confusing part of the entire pixel art. So once we do this, it should be pretty easy sailing from then on. Now above this white, we're going to place 3 black wools like so. Then we're going to grab our white, we're going to place 1 white, and then we're going to place 2 rows of 4 white wools. Make sure you guys have that. Now let's go back to our black. Let's add 2 black wools on the right. Then let's add 4 on the top. And starting right here next to this black, you're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So awesome. Make sure you guys have this so far. Like I said before, this is going to be probably the most confusing part of the entire pixel art. But afterwards, it should be pretty easy sailing. Now what we're going to do next is 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left, right here, coming up from this corner. So make sure you guys have that. And then what we're going to do next is that we're just going to add 3 black wools going up on the left side. So 1, 2, and 3. Then what we're going to do next is that we are going to add 2 magenta blocks. Because above the first magenta, we're going to go up by 2. Then we're going to add 1. And to the right of this block, we're going to add 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have that. Then up here, we're going to add 3 black wools on the left side going up. Then we're going to add 2 black wools on this left side going up. Then we're going to add 2 black wools on the right side going up. And just to make it easier, so it's easier to see what we build when we add more different color blocks. So let's add these 2 magentas with 2 black wools on the right, and then another 2 black wools on the top. So make sure you guys have this. I would definitely recommend to maybe pause it if you need to. Make sure you guys have this for its luscious, gorgeous mane that we have on the back of our unicorn right here. So now what we're going to do next is that up here on the right side, we need to go up by 4. So we're going to go just 1, 2, 3, and 4. So awesome, we're doing great. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the right side, like so. And then what we're going to do, so we're going to add 1 magenta. Because above the magenta, we're going to place 1 black. And to the right of the magenta, we're going to go up by 3. So make sure you guys have that. Then we need to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right, like so. Those are going to be our 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then we're going to add 1 magenta block, and above it, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have 5 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to go up by 2. And we're going to add 2 white wools going to the right. And then we're going to have 2 black wools on the top and 1 black wool on the right. Now, I do know that... What am I saying? Let me figure out how to explain this better. As you can see, we're putting just some random blocks here and there, right? Because I just think in the most difficult, it's helpful if you have some contrasting blocks, so it's easier to like see what we have built. And then also at the end of the video, it serves to be able to see where we need to fill it in. So that's why we're doing that. So now let's continue. We're going to add some white wool below this black. And to the right of this black, we're actually going to add 3 black wools. And then below the first black wool here, we're going to place 1 block. And then above this third block of our 3 black wools, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then below it, we're going to add a magenta with a black wool on the right. To the right of that black wool, we're actually going to go down by 4 black wools. So make sure you guys have this. Now here comes the most important part of a unicorn. What makes it a unicorn and not just an ugly horse? We are gonna be doing its unicorn, I guess that's what it is. So for that, over here we need to add 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then we need to add 2 black wools going to the right, like so. And then on the top, we're going to add 2 black wools going to the right. And then on the top again, we're going to have another 2 black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have these 3 sets of 2 black wools going to the right. Then up here, we're going to add 1 black wool. Then we're going to switch to our magenta. And we're going to place 3 magenta blocks with 2 black wools on the top. And then to the right of this bottom magenta, we're going to go up by 3. So make sure you guys have this for the top part of your unicorn. Then we're going to go down by 2 black wools here. We're going to switch to our orange, and we're going to place 2 orange wools, so 1, 2. And then another 1, 2. And then 1 on the bottom here. So make sure you guys have that. And we can actually throw away our orange wool. Bye-bye, we don't need you. Because we're done using orange in this pit slot. But we're not done is placing 2 black wools right here in this corner. So make sure you guys have those 2 black wools in this corner. And then below the orange, we're going to add another 2 black wools. But we need to do the next part of the color for our unicorn. So for this, we're going to add 3 yellow wools. And then again, 3 yellow wools. And then this time 2 yellow wools. So you're going to have 2 rows of 3s and 1 row of yellow. Then we're going to grab our black. We're going to place 1 black below this yellow. And then to the right, we're actually going to throw away our yellow wool because we need to grab our lime. Because to the right of this black, we're going to add 3 lime wools. With 1 lime wool on the bottom. And then do you guys see this little Tetris shape? We're going to fill it in with 3 lime wools. And 1 lime wool on the top, so make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to grab our black, and right here, we're going to place 2 black wools. Then we're going to switch to our light blue, and here we're going to fill it in with 3 light blues, and 1 light blue in the bottom. And then we're left with this funky shape here, and we're going to also fill it in with some light blue. And then we can throw away our lime on our light blue. And make sure you guys have that for its horn. Now we're going to go back to our black. And what we're going to do is right here in this part, we're going to add 2 diagonal black wools. Then to the right in this corner, we're going to go down by 3 black wools. Then we're going to add a black wool going to the right and a magenta. So make sure you guys have it. Then above it, or above the magenta, we're going to place a black. To the right of the black, we're going to go down by 3. And then we're going to add another magenta. And below this magenta, we're going to place 7 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So make sure you guys have those 7 black wools going to the left. Then what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to go up and we're going to add 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're gonna add 3 black wools in this shape. Just make sure you guys have this little shape, just like so. Then you're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool. And over here, we're gonna add 2 black wools on the left side going up. So make sure you guys have this. Alright, cool. So let's continue. What we're gonna do is that over here, we're gonna add 8 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So you see this second block of this row of 7. We're gonna start by placing 8 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So whoops, we're gonna place it here. 1 block from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So make sure you guys have those 8 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then what we're gonna do next is that we are gonna grab our pink wool. We're gonna add 1 pink wool, and actually let's move that pink wool closer because we're gonna be using it a lot. So make sure you guys have those 8 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then we're gonna add a pink. To the right of the pink, we're gonna go down by 2 black wools. Then we're gonna place 2 pink wools. And to the left of the pink wool, we're gonna place 3 black wools in this shape. And then on the right, we're gonna add 4 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you guys have this. Then we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. Then we're gonna have 5 black wools going to the right. I'm sorry, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna add 1 pink wool. To the left of this pink wool, we're gonna place 9 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the number 9. So make sure you guys have 9 black wools going to the left. And then above this black, we're gonna go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna add a pink on the right with 3 black wools on the top, and then a pink on the right with 2 black wools on the top. And then finally 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. So make sure you guys have this for the nose of your unicorn. Then what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna go to the left of this row of 9 black wools. We're gonna add a white on the top. And to the left of that white, we're gonna go down by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So make sure you guys have 8 black wools going down. And then what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna grab a white. We're gonna place a white wool below it, and then 5 black wools on the right going down. So make sure you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black wools going down. Then we're gonna grab our white. We're gonna place that white below the 5. And to the right of the white, we're gonna place 5 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then, to finish the outline, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So we have 1, and then, can I get there? A 2. So there we have our 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So let's take a mighty step back, and just make sure that you guys have this for your unicorn. So now we're gonna start doing all the threads of hair. So let's start it by grabbing our black wool and going right here. You guys see this area? We're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool going to the right. Then we're gonna add a magenta above it. And to the right of the magenta, we're gonna place 2 black wools. Then we're gonna go up by 2 black wools. Then we're gonna go up, and on the right, we're gonna go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure you guys have this. Then we're gonna place a magenta to the left of those 3, and above it, we're gonna place 6 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and ta-da! We did it. Now that we completed this part, what I would recommend is actually to fill it in with some magenta wool. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back. And awesome, that's what it should look like after you fill it in with some magenta wool. So every time we do that section, we're gonna go ahead and fill it in together with some magenta wool so that it's easier to build the next part. Now, talking about that next part, we're gonna go over here. Do you guys see this block area? Well, we need to add 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So 1, 2, and 3. So make sure you guys have those 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the right. Then on this left side, we're going to have 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 5 black wools going to the left, connected to the last block that we placed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool going up and to the left. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. And then on the left side, we're going to have 2 black wools going up. So make sure you guys have this, and you guessed that it is now time to fill it in with some magenta. Right, awesome, and that's what it should look like after you fill it in with some magenta. Now this next part is going to be a little tricky, so we're going to go extra slow. But let's do it nonetheless. We're going to go over here, and we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. Then above this black wool, we're going to add a magenta. To the right of the magenta, we're going to go up by 3 black wools, and then 1 black wool on the right. Now above this magenta, we're going to place 3 black wools going to the left, and then 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the left. Now above this black wool, we're actually going to place 2 white wools, because we need to place 3 black wools going up on the left, and 1 black wool above the white. Now in this corner, we need to add 2 black wools going to the left, so 1 and 2. And then a diagonal black wool going up and to the left. And then we need to have 2 black wools going up, followed up by 4 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're left with this gap, which we're going to fill it in with some magenta wool. And that's what it should look like after you fill it in with some magenta wool. So now we're going to continue by going to this section right here. And what we're going to do is that to the right of this white wool, we're going to place 3 black wools. So 1, 2, and 3. Then above the last block that we place, we're going to place 2 black wools going to the right. And then in this corner here, we need to add 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So you're left with this funky set of blocks, just like so. Then on this left side, we need to go up by 2 black wools. Then on the left side, we need to go up by 3, so 1, 2, and 3. And then on the right side, we need to go up by 2, so 1 and 2. And then again, we need to go up by 2 on this right side. And then we're going to add 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. And then below the last wool that we place, we're going to place a white below it, and then 2 black wools to the right. Then we're going to add a magenta to the left, and above the magenta, we're going to place a black. And then up here, we need to add 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have this in this section. I know this part's kind of confusing, but yeah, just do your best, make sure it looks like mine. And now it's time to fill in this section with some magenta wool. Right, awesome. Now, after we filled in this part with magenta, I would actually recommend to fill in this part with magenta, because what we're going to do after that, we're going to do the eye. So make sure you fill in this part and this part with magenta. Right, awesome. Now, after we fill in the entire part of his hair with magenta, we're actually done with the magenta blocks. So you can see we're making great progress. We only have 2 more blocks to finish this pixel art. So before we do the eye, let's go ahead and fill in the nose. So let's go ahead and place those last blocks of pink wool in our nose. Alright, awesome, and that's what the nose should look like after you fill it in. And now for the final blocks. For our unicorn, we need to add an eye. So for that, we're going to grab our white wool. We're going to go up here. And right below this row of 7, we're going to add a white wool. Below the white, we're going to go down by 2 black wools. So let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have those 2 black wools right there. And that's not its eye. He still needs more detail. He will look really derpy if that's how you leave it. But what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to add 2 black wools going to the right. Then we need to add 1 diagonal black wool going up into the right. So it almost looks like a big letter L. And then on this left side, we're going to add 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to add 1 white wool and another 2 black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have that. And then we're going to add 2 rows of 4 white wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally 2 black wools on the bottom, and that's how you build a unicorn head pixel art. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to stomp on that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Tell all your friends about us, and we'll see you real soon in the next video, but make sure to fill it in with some white wool, and that's how you do it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon in the next video.
Oh, I so adore my angel, you.